Welcome back. My name is Lost, and today we need to do some interior decorating. Also, why do I keep having audio problems? For some reason, I cannot seem to get microphones to cooperate nicely with me for any length of time. This is very annoying. I'm really just hoping that this is actually working right now because I don't actually know if my voice is recording properly because my microphone has been doing silly things since I started this recording, which I don't appreciate very much. We want some of this and some of that. Obviously, we're not going to finish interiors today. I think I'm missing too many blocks that we're going to want, but we can start. We got some of this, some of that. Unfortunately, I have wildly spread things out across chests, as usual, because everything's a mess. I think the next step after this is going to be just putting things in buildings. Regardless of whether they have interiors, just get stuff in buildings. What else do I need? I'm sure I'm forgetting things. I'm sure I will have to come back and get them, and that's fine. There and there. We'll start some of that up just in case while we're doing this. We've still got some copper. We will probably want some copper in some form at some point. What was I thinking? I had a thought, and then I forgot what it was. Where did that go? We don't need doors. We've got doors on everything right now. Some birch trap doors. I want some dark oak. And cue the audio problems that I just mentioned. I have no idea when I stopped recording audio, but I did at some point. I think it's working now. So, on the off chance that I lost audio, that's a lot of andesite. I have a lot of bits. Some of these buildings are basically good to go for interiors because, well, they don't have any second floors or anything. Some of them still need their second floors put in fully, so we're not going to do all the interior decorating. I'm going to, for next time, I'm going to at least try to get the tower started, so we might be able to finish that. And maybe the main building. There's a lot of things that need to be done here. Just a lot of things. But regardless of that, I think we need some. I'm just gonna make a couple carpets. Actually, if I had more gray dye, I would have made more gray wool, but I didn't have any more. I re-dyed the sheep in my singular piece of redstone. Not sure. Put some carpet by the door at any rate, because everybody likes having carpet by the door. And we gotta have a spot for some people to work in here. Oh, that's not right. Oops. Axe. There we go. This really does make nice looking chairs, even if they are a little bit too tall. I might have to do something with that and not use those because they might be just too big. Which is very unfortunate, but you'd think I'd remember how... Oh my goodness. You'd think I'd remember how to do trapdoors the right way around. Apparently not. I want to do this. No. I want to move those back one. But now that I've remembered how to do this, that helps. for pity's sake. There, there. And we will give that a topper. Oop. And one more trapdoor there. Give me that carpet piece. You know what? I think I've just realized a problem, and the problem is this should be shorter. That should be there, actually, not there. Only one person at the desk. This is not a big enough storage area for Toph. This is Toph. To need 2 people working the desk, so it's not going to need 2 chairs. It is, however, going to need a whole bunch of chests, but we can't block the delivery door. Might as well just throw a bunch of those in. And being a bit cheaty with the lights right now. Alas. Alas, I can't set them high. Not interested. Go away. Good grief. I don't know why that trader is so determined that he needs to be here right now. I wish I could put things there. I can't. Those lanterns are not going to stay. That's not permanent. These also are wrong. There. I have everything the wrong way around. It's fine. We can fix it. It's not difficult. There we go. For now, we'll just leave that. I have you, and I can put you in a box, which means I can get rid of this sign. This is a freight door from the outside. Now my inventory is a horrible mess. We will set up just a couple of nice chairs so that people can, oops, oh dear. People can sit and wait over here. I might want more chairs. This chair looks weird being this direction. It also looks slightly weird being in front of the window, but whatever. We will add a little bit more carpet. So to have very limited carpeting choices, so you're gonna get green. Oops. Because I can make more green carpet. No, I don't want my... Oh, I hate things so much sometimes. I'm clearly wanting green carpet, so let me do green carpet. I mean, this is Toph storage, so it kind of makes sense that they'd be using Toph if they need to decorate things. I need one more of those. Ooh, where am I going? A little table. Actually, give me a few more of those stairs. These might be turn out to be placeholders. The tough stairs, I might change them out. Honestly, there's a decent chance I'll change them out. I don't have any fences on me, but I think I'm going to leave a lantern right there. That one I'll hang on the wall. I think I figured out how I want these to look better. They need to be taller and they need to be a darker wood. So yay, we have street lamps. Okay, I don't have the inventory space, so I'm not going to do that. The problem is now I've got a bunch of stone that I need to put somewhere, and that's not helpful at all. Oh, no, wait, this isn't stone, this is andesite. We'll get rid of the andesite, because I really don't need that clogging up my inventory right now. We'll stack those. That sign can go away for now. I probably want some fences. Oak will work. What else do I need? Is there anything else I need right now? Or am I kind of set for the moment? If there is anything else I need, I can come get it. I would also like to highlight while we're standing here that this has become a full-fledged tent over the work site that is the trail ruins. Haven't done anything with them right yet other than a little bit of I've removed a couple layers, but that's it. Okay. You feel like annoyingly fancy people that would have a white carpet and not be concerned about the fact that it's just going to be dirty all the time? We need another desk. Except this isn't going to work. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I mean, I want trapdoor doing that, but I want them over here. So that we've got a corner. Haha. And, oh, I still have the top on me. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. I'll go put that back in its box in just a second. What was I looking for? Green carpets. Right. Ah. Right, crouch. Crouchy crouch. What shall we do over here? Might do slabs. They're just bare countertop type thing. Might do slabs along some of the rest. This is a bigger place. We can probably have 2 people working here. Except not there. There we go. Slightly further over. And we'll give them a little bit of a back counter, whoops, too, where they can, apparently I'm not allowed to place that block. Not properly. Oop, that's too far. Nope, nope. Really? I'll put one in the corner instead. There we go. We will set a lantern. Not there. We'll set the lantern on this end. Either way, we're getting rid of that torch. I'm going to need to make some chains because we're going to have to hang some lanterns. And that's all there is to it. Boo boo boo. That's not right. There, there. Which one are you? Oh, I never designated it. You're some kind of rock, but we don't know which one. There. The nice thing about these weird corners is you can do that. And it's not really noticeable that you just have a random lantern sitting around. And you can't do it everywhere. And that's a slab, so I can't hang things from that. So where is that fence that I grabbed? There's the fence. That's not gonna work. Hold on. We don't at this point have anything over here, so there, that'll work better. We can get rid of this torch. Torches may not be removed until I am reasonably confident that I'm not gonna cause things to spawn all willy-nilly. Until I've got that figured out, there will be no torch removal. There, and over to the other side, and do the same thing, and there. I will, however, put one torch back in the middle here, just in case. I'm bad at gauging light levels, and I really don't want mobs spawning in here. One thing I need that I don't have is item frames and paintings. And I just haven't made those, and I need to. So that will be done eventually. Maybe I'll try to get that done for next time, actually. This carpet should be a little bit longer. Except we probably want an even amount of carpet because it looks slightly funny if we cut it off at a weird spot. There. Can't put carpet in the doorway. Even if you wanted to. Because the door has to... Actually, this one no. The door goes here. Duh. I don't know if I have any outward opening doors. I don't think I do. If I do, I don't have very many of them. There we go. What was I looking for over here? I was looking for slabs. That's what I was looking for. Which kind is the next question? What's going to work with what we're doing? Let me just dump some bits. I have too many bits again. You can go, you can go. You can become carpet and then you're out of my inventory. Okay. Wanted some slabs. I probably want wood. Do I have dark oak anywhere? I think I do. I do. Whew. I have a lot of dark oak now. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Still a mess. Still such a mess. Oops. You, dark oak, slabs. I don't want a ton of them, but I need a few. Boop. Boop. I do not want those there. There. There we go. I mean, technically, if we want to be... No. Not there. Want to be picky, we could... Ah. Alright. These... Can't do that. It just an optical illusion that it keeps going over there. I forgot. The trapdoors are occupying that space. I mean, technically we could push the trapdoors out one, but I kind of don't want to. I like the flush. Plus, then it starts encroaching on that, which is not ideal. There we go. We need some waiting chairs again. Just a couple. We'll put 3. Boop, boop, boop. That's not where I wanted you to go. Yes, they're in front of the window. It's fine. We do probably, however, want... Again, some carpet by them. It's just nice to give people some carpets. Give them some little tables. Most of the area you don't want carpets. Part of the problem is that this... I could knock out this wall. I might knock out this wall and put in a delivery door because I don't like the idea of the delivery coming through here. I need some bookshelves. I don't have bookshelves, so that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I think I'm going to just... Not quite that much. There. And there. Did I miss any of those? No. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. I don't need another one of those right there. I need to, yeah, I need some chains so I can replace... That's at the wrong height now. Not so I can necessarily replace the fences, but so that there and there I can hang lanterns from the ceiling without things looking weird. Actually, some of these, since I've already got some fences here, fences might be the play anyways. Oop. Oh. Having problems. Okay, that's annoying. Oh. Well, no wonder I can't place that. I'm trying to place a scaffold. Also, the fact that this ceiling is too wide is just irritating. Oh, no, not you. Not you. Let's see how this looks. If it looks really, really dumb, then I will replace it with chains. If it doesn't look really, really dumb, yeah, that looks really, really dumb. Okay, need chains. The chains will blend in with the roof more and it'll look less dumb. Problem is, in part, are those, like, not attached? No, they are. I need to... Why did I make this roof too wide? Ugh. Such a bad decision. This will turn into a loading door like that one over there. It does mean that the people who are waiting nicely over here are directly across from the loading bay, but that's fine. I don't know if this one's andesite, granite, or diorite. I have not divided that up. Do need some bookcases and stuff still. This wall should have some bookcases and such, filing cabinet-y type looking stuff. But I don't have the blocks. I thought I was relatively prepared for these, and I was not. This one needs one somewhere near there. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to replace it with some slabs. Just a couple. Not like that. Like that. I also can't put the lantern on if I put them that high. That's slightly awkward, but it'll just have to work. I am going to put these stairs away and get the black carpet back that I left in here. I don't like those being up there. It's just kind of awkward. Do I need that one there with those? Nah, I think that's okay. That one might have to stay there in some capacity. One thing that I didn't grab, I started that, oops. I started that copper for a reason. And then I didn't do anything with it. Which bin did I dump torches in? That one. Let me just make it day. And then we can give me some of that. Am I forgetting? How do I make... Oh my goodness. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, why didn't that show up before? Darn thing. Apparently I haven't made a lightning rod before. Whatever, it's fine. What I want to do is use this to create, if I can, except not like that. Oh, this is going to be fun. How do I... I need a trapdoor. Fortunately, I have a whole bunch of those, so that makes that portion easy. Become flat. So that I can do that. Oh, and then I can get rid of that trapdoor and grab a U and make, hopefully, something that looks a little bit like a floor lamp. Might not be the fanciest floor lamp, but it's a floor lamp. And it's better than having a random thing sitting there. Probably, if I have that, I probably don't need that one. There we go. I also just generally want some lightning rods on top of buildings to look like, you know, lightning rods on top of buildings. Some of these places need to have fireplaces added because currently it'll just look nice, and it gives me the opportunity to put chimneys on top, which gives me some smoke and some movement. So I am realizing there's a lot of things I need that I don't have, like pots and plants that I can put in these buildings. Yeah, I'm going to, this is looking strange. I'm going to add another line of carpet. Yes, this is still weird looking carpet. Blame whoever runs this place. They bought strange looking carpets. That's their fault. I'm just the one installing it. Yeah, so that's a start. I will do that. I will get more bits that I have realized that I need. I should have realized I needed them before now, but whatever. I should be able to place a lantern there. It's not fair. I do think this looks better as green, and I think I'm going to leave that as being what's going to go around the outside. I'm going to need a lot of copper, though. This is almost done. Do I still have rockets on me? I do. That's obviously not done at all. Ow. That was me. This is kind of half done. So we have more that are getting to be ready so that when we are finished with this, we've got somewhere to go. I need to remember to actually add some grass to this one and just let it run, because it needs to become green. It's currently just dirt. But that, oops, is not urgent. We've got other things we need to do first. There's always a very long to-do list. Oh dear. I found all the mobs. I need to get rid of this top layer of ice so that this is under a block of water. And hopefully that will help with the mob issue. Because, I mean, there's no light coming from up there. I'm not quite sure why there's light. Oh, it's probably the stairs letting light through. That's where the ice and snow basement spot is. Currently there are mobs down here. I have not lit everything up well enough to get rid of them. I'm working on it. The to-do list never gets shorter somehow, even though I'm making progress. But yes, I'm going to also, this is our little archaeological tent for while we are digging this out. I don't want to break any gravel because I don't, just in case, without having a brush. I have brushes, they're up top. I just haven't brought them down to use yet. I'm really hoping I've got this going the right way as a starting point, but I don't know. On the plus side, it is protected from the elements now, so I don't have to constantly be worrying about breaking snow and accidentally taking out a gravel. At some point, I'm going to have to switch from stairs down into there to, like, a ladder down into there or scaffolds down into there because it's not going to work otherwise. Please ignore the bamboo. I was making scaffolding. There were also trees growing over there, lots of trees, but they've been harvested. Honestly, my #1 priority, other than finishing this, is bees. I need to get bees because currently every single piece of copper that I have is turning green. And I don't necessarily want them all to be green. Like, it blends in nicely and all, but I mean, the real problem is, if I can get over here, those ones I want green. These. Because these lights turn green and then they don't really put off much light at all. And the point of having them there is light. so that things aren't spawning everywhere, like around the pillars, and so you can kind of see. But they're just determined to turn green. So that might end up preempting work up here. I don't know. I gotta get that done sooner than later. My very spotty sky is working very well. There's no snow here despite everything else being covered in snow. Unfortunately, I still don't like having the polka dotty sky, and I don't know that I can move it up enough to get rid of it because I can still see it from the ground. So yeah. Honestly, like right now you can't really tell it's there, but once like it's going all the way over there and all the way over there, you will be able to. So I don't know what to do with that. This lamppost should have been in the corner, shouldn't it? Whatever. Oops. No scaffolds there. Don't need them. Oh, I'm going to go acquire some more bits and put in a delivery door. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.